Hello, welcome back. Once again, this is Teacher Jesse, and today I will be discussing with you about how to identify prime and composite numbers. And sali rin natin sa ating discussion ang Sieve of Eratosthenes, isa sa mga paraan kung paano i-identify ang mga prime and composite numbers for numbers 1 to 100. Okay? So, simulan na natin. We have first the drill. Fill in each blank with the correct multiple of the given number. So, I will give you a few seconds before I'll reveal the answer. Or you can pause the video if you need more time. Let's start. We have the multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, blank, 15, and blank. Okay, the correct answer is, our answers are 12 and 18. Okay. We have number 2. 6, 12, blank, 24, 30, and blank. Okay, so 18, tapos dito is 36. For number 3, we have 5, blank, 15, 20, blank, and 25. Okay, syempre, this is 10 and this is 25. For number 4, 8, 16, blank, 32, and blank. Okay, 24 and 40. And for number 5, 4, 8, 12, blank, and blank. Okay, the correct answer is 16 and 20. Okay, let's continue. We have our review. Fill in each blank with the correct factor of the given number. We have number 1, 6 times blank equals 36. Okay, the correct answer is 36 divided by 6 is 6. Okay, dapat memorize niyo ang multiplication table. We have number 2, blank times 8 equals 40. Okay, 40 divided by 8 is 5. Next, 7 times blank equals 28. 4. And for number 4, blank times 7 equals 35. 5. And for the last number, we have 2 times blank equals 50. Okay, the correct answer is 25. Ah, meron pa pala. Okay, blank times 60 times 10 is equal to 150. Okay, the correct answer is 15. Did you get the correct answers? Okay, let's proceed with our gearing up activity for today para sa ating bagong lesson na i-discuss. We have this problem analysis. What are the prime numbers, prime and composite numbers from 1 to 100? So, meron na ba kayong idea kung ano yung prime and composite numbers? Okay, so, yan ang tatalakayin natin ngayon. Sana ay may matutunan kayo na at kung mayroon kayong may share sa inyong mga kagaya rin yun ng mga estudyante, pwede nyo i-share itong video na to para may matutunan sila. Okay, we have the definition of terms. We have prime numbers are numbers having the factors 1 and itself. So, yung factors lang niya, yun yung 1, tsaka yung sarili lang niya. Okay, like for example, 5. Factors niya, 1 times 5. Wala nang iba. Okay? Unlike with the composite numbers, ang composite numbers naman, having other factors aside from 1 and itself. Like for example, we have 10. Ang 10, meron kasing factors na 1 and itself na 1 times 10, tsaka meron ding 2 times 5. Yan yung composite numbers. Okay? So, paano natin na-identify ang mga prime and composite numbers? Meron tayong mga techniques. So, ang una nating i-discuss ay itong Sieve of Eratosthenes. Itong Sieve of Eratosthenes ay na-discover ng Greek mathematician na si Eratosthenes. Kilala si Eratosthenes sa kanyang contribution sa field ng science kung saan siya yung pinakaunang nagbigay ng figure in terms sa measurement ng ating mundo. So, gumawa siya ng sieve, yung parang kumbaga salaan. Kung paano masala ang prime and composite numbers, applicable ito basically from numbers 1 to 100 kasi nga hindi pa masyadong malaki. So, first, gagawa lang tayo ng table na 10 by 10 and then susulat natin ang numbers 1 to 100. 10 rows and 10 columns and then follow natin tong steps na to. Mark the multiples of the following numbers excluding themselves. So, mark natin itong mga multiples nito pero hindi kasali itong mga numbers na ito. So, we have this. Let's start with multiple of 2. Ayan. We have 4. Hindi natin nasasali ang 2. 4, 6, 8. So, basically, yung lahat ng mga naka-line up na mga pababa, ayan. Ayan sila, mga naka-circle and 100. So, itong linyang ito, except 2, and then lahat ng linyang yan, ayan, ayan, then, they are even numbers, so divisible by 2, multiples of 2. So, next is 3, hindi kasali ang 3. So, start tayo sa 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Ayan. Cross out natin yan. Ginamitan natin ng forward slash. Ayan. Hanggang sa... Ang palatandaan natin na multiple siya ng 3, di ba, sa divisibility rule natin, you just add the 2 digits. Like for example, 1 plus 5 equals 6. Then 3, 6, 9, 12. Meron tayong ganyan. So 8 plus 1 is 9. Ayan. Unlike dito, 8 plus 3 is 11. Hindi divisible by 3 or not a multiple of 3. So applicable pa rin dito yung basic concept ng divisibility rules. May mga video ako ng divisibility rules kung tingnan nyo sa mga videos ko. We have also 9 plus 9 is 18. Then 9 plus 0 is 9. 3, 6, 9. Ayan. We have 5. Siyempre, napakadali lang ng 5. Gagamitan natin ang opposite na forward slash. We have 5, 10, 15, 20. So, basically, lahat ng naka-line up pababa. Tsaka dito. Yan. Yung mga may... if it ends with 5 or 0, lahat ng yan ay mga multiples ng 5. Ayan, naka-cross out na. Next is 7. So, paano nga ba natin malalaman na multiple by 7? Of course, kung memorize natin, pwede. 7, 14, start tayo sa... Yan, ginamitan natin ang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagon. Okay, isa pang palatandaan kung paano siya, kung ang number is divisible by 7 is yung, kagaya nito, itong 21, yung take the ones digit, yung 1, i-multiply mo yan ng times 2. So, 1 times 2 is 2. Tapos, isa-subtract o ibabawas mo dito sa isang digit na to, sa 2. So, 2 minus yung answer kanina, 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Pag ang answer is 0, 7, 14, 21, yan, divisible by 7 yan. Take natin tong medyo malaki na numbers. Like, for example, yung lagpas sa 70. Like, for example, this 91. Yan. So, 1 times 2 is 2. Tapos, 9 minus 2 is 7. Ayan. Pag ang answer is 7, 14, or 21, divisible by 7 yan. Applicable yan sa mga malalaking numbers. And the last is 98. Kagaya nito, 8 times 2 is 16. Tapos 9, you cannot subtract 16 from 9. So, baligtarin mo lang. 16 minus 9. So, either vice versa kasi yan. 16 minus 9 is 7. So, ganun pa rin. Multiple of 7. And then, tapos na natin itong lahat ng to, itong 2, 3, 5, and 7. So, ang gagawin natin, proceed tayo sa next step. Yan na yung mga figure natin kanina. So, hindi natin isasali ang 1. So, lalagyan natin ang cover na yan ng black. Yung ibig sabihin kasi niyan, yung 1 it is neither prime nor composite. Special number siya kasi nga ang factors ng 1 is 1 times 1. Yan lang, 1 times 1. Yung sarili niya. Okay. And then, next is, ang gagawin natin, lalagyan natin ng mga, ililabel natin tong mga hindi nagkaroon ng mga cross out or marks. Ayan, yan sila. 23, we have 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47. Pwede nyo kang i-memorize yan. Okay, and then, ayan pa, 73, we have 79, 83, 89, and 97. So, these are all the numbers na hindi na mark. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Itong lahat ng mga itong mga colored yellow na to, ito yung mga prime numbers. Ibig sabihin, wala silang ibang factors kundi yung 1 at sarili lang lang. For example, 83. 1 times 83, wala nang iba. Then, 1 times 13 or 37 times 1. Unlike dito sa may mga marks na to, yung mga red, forward slash, hexagon, tsaka yung circles, ito yung mga composite numbers. Like for example, 85. So, mayroong mga factors yan. So, divisible by 5. Then, 85 times 1. Okay, we have 100. 1 times 100, 2 times 50, 4 times 25. Yan ang mga composite numbers naman. Okay? So, moving on para mas maintindihan natin. So, ito yung mga concepts na kailangan nating matutunan. So, we have 1 is neither prime nor composite. Yun, nakasulat na sabi ko na nga kanina, hindi siya prime. It is a special number. It is nor prime, it is not prime nor composite. We have the smallest prime number is 2. At ito lang yung number, take note, na even number na prime. Yan, 2 is the only prime number which is an even number. Okay? Next is, there are 25 prime numbers less than 100. So, kung i-memorize nyo, ito yung mga numbers na yan. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, and 97. I-memorize nyo na para at least may na-memorize kayo from or mga prime numbers less than 100. Okay? Kung hindi rin na-memorize, later on, I will be discussing to you paano. So, the rest are composite numbers. So, yun yung mga composite numbers. Yung hindi nasali dito sa 25 na to, yun ang mga composite numbers. Next is additional or enrichment na lang. Mga additional concepts. We have a twin prime is a prime number that is either 2 less or 2 more than another prime number. For example, either member of the twin prime pair 41 and 43. Etong twin prime, yung mga twin numbers, prime numbers rather, na may difference of 2 lang sila. 41 and 43, okay? We have, in other words, twin primes are prime numbers having difference of 2. Ayan. So, for example, dun sa Sieve of Eratosthenes, makikita nyo kung balikan nyo, we have 3 and 5, yun. 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 lang ang kanilang difference, 17 and 19, 21 and 30, 29 and 31, 71 and 73, and ito ring 41 and 43. Sila yung mga tinatawag nating twin primes. Twin prime pair. Ayan. Another concept na at least alam na rin natin is ang relatively prime or tinatawag rin silang co-prime. Okay, so ang co-prime or relatively prime numbers are having no other common factors except the number 1. In other words, the GCF of co-prime is 1. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Okay, these numbers may be prime or composite. So, pwede silang prime or composite. Like for example, 24 and 35. Tingnan natin, ang factors ng 24 and 24, we have 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, 4 times 6. Yan lang ang mga factors niya. Ang 35 naman is we have 1 times 35 and 5 times 7. Kung pansinin nyo, ang common factor lang nila is 1. Ito rin yung GCF nila, ang 1. Yan ang mga co-prime. At kung titingnan natin, silang dalawa ay mga composite numbers. Okay, kasi maraming factors, more than 2 factors. So, composite numbers sila pero relatively prime or co-prime. Okay? Another example, we have 12 and 13. This is a composite number. This is a prime number. Pero, co-prime sila. But, kasi nga, ang common factor lang nila is only 1. While, ang 12 and 14 naman, hindi co-prime. But, 12 and 14 are not co-prime. Kasi nga, ang 12 and 14 pwedeng ma-divide sa 1, pwede rin ma-divide sa 2. 2 times 7, and then 2 times 6. Okay? So, yun yung additional information or concepts about mga prime. Okay. So, to identify whether a number is prime or composite, we can make use of the divisibility test. Kasi nga, hindi naman applicable palagi yung Sieve of Eratosthenes. So, pwede rin natin gamitan ng divisibility test kasi okay lang kung less than 100 lang, tapos memorize mo yung 25 prime numbers. Paano kung lagpas sa 1,000? So, apply natin ang divisibility test. Let's have the examples. So, we have prime or composite. We have 56,138. So, first, ganun pa rin. Divisibility test for 2, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, pwede rin 11, 13, okay, and so on. So, let's start with divisibility test by 2. Klarong-klaro, it's an even number, so divisible by 2, composite na kagad. Okay, we have number 2, 771. So, klarong, hindi divisible by 2, pero sa 3, 7 plus 7, 14 plus 1 is 15. And then, 1 plus 5 is 6. So, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Divisible by 3, composite number pa rin. Okay? Huwag mo nang i-test sa iba. Basta as long as mayroon ka nang nakuhang factor, composite na kagad yun. 181. So, sa 2 is not Sa 3 naman, 1 plus 8 plus 1 is 10. Hindi. Sa 2, 3, okay, sa 5, so of course, it is not divisible by 5. And then sa 7, we have 1 times 2 is 2. 18 minus 2 is 12. Hindi rin divisible by 7. So 11, 1 plus 1 is 2, hindi 8. So it is not divisible by 11. Pag sinubukan yan sa 13, 17, 19, saka yung mga 25 prime numbers less than 100, hindi rin yan divisible. Especially, maliit lang naman ang number yan. Siguro pwede mong subukan or kailangan i-double check mo talaga kung siguro lagpas sa 1,000 yan or lagpas sa 500. So, let's proceed. Since it is not divisible by those numbers, so yan ay prime number. We have number 4, 147. So, it is not divisible by 2, hindi rin sa 3, sa 5, pero divisible siya sa 7. Kasi nga, 7 times 7 is, 7 times 2 is 14, and then 14 minus 14 is 0. Okay, so it is a composite number. We have also 341. Hindi pwede sa 2, 3, 5, 7, pero pwede sa 11. Kasi nga, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Ayan, yun nasa gitna. So, the outer terms or outer digits, i-add mo, ang result is nasa gitna, it is divisible by 11. Therefore, it is a composite number. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope that you have learned something new today. Kung hindi man bago sa inyo, at least na-review ang inyong kalaman tungkol sa prime and composite numbers. So, I hope na nakatulong sa inyo ang video ito. Please like and share para mapanood rin ng iba na nangangailangan ng video na ito. At itiwan ko na naman sa inyo itong quote na to. In math, it is not about how much you know. Rather, it is what you do when you do not know. So, napakahalaga nito. Hindi paramihan ang alam sa math, kundi padeskartihan kung anong gagawin mo, especially kung hindi mo na alam ang mga solutions, hindi mo na alam kung paano i-solve ang problem. So, kailangan dumiskarte ka talaga. So, kailangan gagawa ka ng paraan. At isa sa mga paraan nito ay ang panunood ng mga instructional videos or mga tutorial para at least merong madagdag sa inyong kaalaman. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.